Yeah, bro. I didn't bring the boots. I didn't bring the boots this time. I was so ready for that pre-fight interview, man. I had the boots on. I was so decked out, ready to go, man. But you guys didn't. I guess there was no time for Gilbert Urbina in the pre-fight interview, so I left this place just a little without, just a little bit without. But here we are now, man. Smile on the face, repping the gelato, baby. UFC, we're here, baby.
So how does it feel to have your first official UFC win?
Well, you know what? This is my UFC debut. I fought the tough finale, 10 days notice. I wouldn't count that as a UFC debut. It was at a weight class above me. But this is my UFC debut at 170 pounds, and man, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good.
Does this moment feel like you thought it would? I'm sure you've imagined this moment over and over. Does it live up to the hype?
It feels really good, like I said, but I just know there's a lot more work to be done. I feel like I went in there and I showed a lot. I showed a lot of good things. I showed a couple bad things, but we can only go up from here. I'm really focused. I'm really just blessed to be here in this environment here at the UFC Apex, and I can't wait to show some more of the RGV bad boy.
What do you take away from this performance? You said there were some bad and some good. What were the highlights of your performance and maybe some of the low points?
I'd say the high points are probably like listening to my coaches, staying calm, just doing the right things that we've been drilling in practice, the stuff we did in the pre-fight warm-up, sticking to the game plan, you know what I mean? And the game plan was to fight my fight, to dictate the fight, and I feel like that's what I did. And as far as the takeaways, I would say I seen weakness in the first round. I'm pretty sure I could have finished him in the first round, but I was going into that patient role where I had to calm myself a bit. And when you smell blood, you want to go for the kill, But I can say it's bad, I can say it's good, but at the end of the day, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be up here talking to you guys right now.
And when you thought about this particular fight, did you expect to be able to get in and out of there pretty quickly, or were you expecting to have to go 3 rounds with him?
Hey, ¿qué onda, carnales? Those are my boys right there. Team Urbina, ya sabes. Hey, so I'm sorry, the question again? My boys got me hyped. Let's go. Fierro.
I was just wondering if you saw this fight ending, being able to finish this fight quickly, or did you see going 3 rounds?
I expected my opponent to come out even harder. So, anybody that wants to come out and fucking bang in the first round, be ready to die in the first round, too, because I envision myself dying in there every time, I envision myself losing, and I know the feeling of a loss, So I leave it all on the line, so I could envision a war. I could envision a first round finish. I envisioned it all, man. I was in there. I was focused. I could see everything.
And what about your opponent missing weight? What were your thoughts when you saw that?
I seen. I didn't really watch too many of the interviews outside of your guys' interviews, ESPN and stuff like that. But what I can say is that my bros, my coach, my dad, everybody was tuning into what he had to say weeks leading up to the fight, and he had a lot of things to say, And you got to be careful when you talk about me, when you talk about my game. It's just we can all talk about everybody else, But at the end of the day, focus on yourself, and that'll play out better.
Did that give you some extra motivation? Do you like having somebody that talks a little bit of trash before the fight, or would you prefer to go in there and have respect?
Hey, well, where I come from, people talk the most shit down South Texas. So, you know what, everybody, all the haters, all the lovers, hey, we're right here. Nice to see you guys.
And what's next for you? When would you like to get back in there, and do you have an opponent in mind?
Anybody in the welterweight division now. You guys see that I'm down here at 170 pounds. I'm hungry. I'm capturing souls now. We're out here in the Apex, just doing what we do, what we love. I love these little shows. Last time Mario Lopez shot at me, I was like, "Hey, Urbina," I lost. He still said, "Hey, good fight, Urbina." Steve-O tonight, he said he wanted to smoke some gelato. I got some gelato for Steve-O. All these guys out here, they're showing love, and I'll show love back. Anybody want to smoke some gelato out back right now after this interview? We're gonna be burning down, baby. Let's go.
Gilbert, felicidades con el triunfo.
Hey, gracias.
Lo explicaste en inglés, pero si quieres en español sobre tu desempeño, qué bien te sentiste en la jaula, el triunfo por nocaut.
Sí, pues me sintió bien, muy bien relajado. Pues ahí ando con el gelato, bien relajado. Me metí eso en mi cabeza pues, cuando estuvo en el octagon y pues la ganada, ya sabes.
Estabas diciendo que podías haber finalizado en el primer asalto.
Sí.
¿Qué viste o qué te dijo tu equipo que estabas listo para ya poder? Porque estaban gritando, mátalo, mátalo.
Sí, sí, pues el primer chingazo que lo di era un gancho y ya mero lo chingué en la first round, pero pues mis coaches y mis hermanos me dijeron, ya, pues chingalo, pero necesitas tener un paciencia adentro, you know. Ah, pues estaba bien enfocado, sí, sí. Por eso tomé mi tiempo y pues con chingazos, ya sabes.
Nos contaste que tu última pelea no era necesariamente la mejor versión de ti. ¿Pudiste enseñarnos todo o cómo te sentiste con tus round y medio que nos diste esta noche? Obviamente te viste mucho mejor, pero pudiste usar todas tus lo que preparaste y no pudiste usar la última pelea esta. ¿Pudimos ver esto? O sea, 100% de tu actuación o todavía queda más que nos puedes enseñar?
Todavía tengo más en la gasolina, en el tanque. Pues creo que voy a pelear muy pronto. Pues todavía creo que necesito unas semanas para descansarme ya, pero pues así es.
Finalmente, para mí, felicidades por el triunfo. No hay ninguna lesión, te viste bien, o sea, ¿qué pronto te vemos regresar en la jaula o quieres descansar para el verano? ¿Cuándo regresamos? ¿Cuándo te vemos pelear en otra vez?
Pues vamos a hablar con mis coaches, con mis hermanos. Vamos a regresar al campo en Monday. Vamos a entrenar un poquito, más bien despacio y pues muy pronto, creo que muy pronto, mejor este summer vamos a pelear otra vez.
De acuerdo, bien. Felicidades y gracias por tu tiempo.
Hey, muchas gracias. Saludos a México, toda mi familia, ya sabes, fierro. All right. Love you guys. Let's go.